All right, it's the Jeremy Scott Christmas special. I've always wanted to have a Christmas special since I was like a little kid. It was always so special watching stuff on TV while my dad would be there with his mixed drink. And I was like, it's not a Christmas special without my friends here.
Aww.
Chestnuts roasting. On
When are your
open
friends
fire.
getting here?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. None of them showed up, so you got comics.
You got us.
I got my real friends. I got Brad Rice, Michelle Limpetit, Nathan Dimitrov, and this is the most Christmas studio I could think of for New Brunswick. We got pallets, we got van chairs, and a lawn chair. The 2 lawn chairs couldn't fit, so Brad took an office chair.
I thought I was supposed to have a built-in vibrator.
The vibrators for those who come early.
'Tis the season.
But not only am I going to have a Christmas special, we're having 2 Christmas specials because we're filming this podcast, and then after this, This Might Be Funny, This Might Be a Very Special Christmas is happening right after this with the 4 of us. All of us.
Yes.
Wow. I'm excited
So
to
excited.
come check it out.
2 Christmas specials in one night. It's December 23rd. We couldn't get any closer to Christmas without really
Tibbs Eve.
being terrible family members.
Tibbs Eve.
And
Tibbs
Festivus.
Eve. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Oh,
Today.
no, tomorrow is New Year or Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
God,
So
I'm confused.
Tibbs. So today's
Tomorrow is
Eve.
Christmas Eve.
I
Yeah.
have short-term memory loss.
I think you have like just overall memory loss. I don't think it's just a short term. It's just,
Maybe I'm getting alcoholic dementia.
Oh. My dad did pretty good. He made it to like his 80s, and now the alcoholic dementia's kicked in. Like he drank for a long time. That's like, he got his value out of that. Like most people would be like, drink for 20 years and then get dementia, but he got like 50 years of solid drinking.
he's
in,
like
so.
the Toyota of the Toyota. They last longer, more mileage.
Well, this is like the probably 11th beer I've had since November 15th.
Oh, okay. I was expecting.
been behaving.
Today. I was.
No,
I was
no.
expecting a time.
Today.
I was expecting a time since 2:00.
All right. None of us are Jewish here, I'm assuming.
No.
We all celebrate Christmas.
No, but we wish everybody a happy Chanukah.
Everybody.
I
Yeah.
find Judaism as a religion kind of like it's weird because they're with the Bible through Noah and the miracles in the Garden of Eden, and then like a nice guy shows up and has a potluck, and they're like, "No, I don't buy it."
Yeah.
That's
know.
it seems like a weird time to drop out, but cool tradition, light the menorah.
No.
Yeah.
We
It
don't
wasn't the
want
hair.
just believe in you and we can go to heaven. We
Oh,
want
the hair.
all those rules.
Yeah.
So I think that I met Jesus the other day.
Oh.
I fix heat pumps for a living, and I went to this guy's house because he's like, it's not really heating my house. And I showed up, and half of his house wasn't insulated. So I had to be like, that would affect your heat pump heating. But he was like Middle Eastern Jesus. Like, for some reason,
So
when I
was
left,
Jesus.
He was Jesus. He's
So
like,
he was Mohammed.
but like the real deal, like when I because he was so kind and he was so nice. He was like kind of being a carpenter, building his own house. But like I feel like Jesus in this day and age wouldn't have a lot of money. He would just be like struggling.
I don't think
just being
the
nice.
original Jesus had a lot of money.
No,
either.
he didn't.
No, the original Jesus didn't have money.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he just he
I think
was
we're
in a
sorts
warm
of-
area.
He was like Jesus, except he was Middle Eastern and poor. Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait, I think you got something there.
Hang on now.
I met Jesus.
Yeah, I think I met
Very
someone
kind.
who thought it was Jesus, who was behind the Victory Meat Market. He was, yeah, I don't know.
Did he have the hair and the beard?
He had short hair, but the beard was. He could have had the beard. I think he's just trying to adjust. I think he's like, maybe I'm poor because the hair and stuff.
Oh.
I'll perform less miracles. I don't know.
Did you mention he had a birthday coming up? Right?
Yeah, he's saying-
He's like, I really want to get this heat pump in before my birthday.
yeah, he had
On Thursday.
12 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, it's 12. Jesus and his
Sure
12.
would be nice to heat the house without having to burn all the candles.
Yeah, he.
Because I only get 33 on my cake.
I'm just pointing it out that when the apocalypse does happen and he starts walking down the street, I'm going to be like, that's the guy right there. He's coming to save us.
He's here.
See, me, it's when I see him walk on the water instead of the
So,
street. Then I'll know.
If the apocalypse happens, I'm going to be running around like, did Jeremy Scott install your heat pump? Did
Yes.
Jeremy Scott install
That's
your
what I was going to ask. Do you get any cred because you did the heat pump? And we can kind of coast in on your coattails.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might have just saved myself from internal damnation by like.
One of the questions
That
at
would
the
be swell.
pearly gates were, were you friends with Jeremy Scott? And then we're all going to be like, which one? The guy that does the heat pumps or the comic?
Who knew? We all thought Shane Ogden was going to be the one that they'd ask if we were friends with.
The unsuspecting Jesus, right? Like, Jesus is not who we think he's going to be. That's the key. He's going to be someone random. It's not going to be Tracy Noble, but it's going to be someone.
One more random.
Why did I drop that name? I don't know. We're going. Love you, Tracy. I hope you have a great Christmas if you're watching this.
And if you are Jesus, let us in when the time comes.
Yes.
Hey, that explains
To
a
heaven.
lot.
Would Jesus be doing open mics?
Sure. He
That's
traveled from town to town and did his own open mic.
Yeah.
Without a mic.
They just weren't all funny.
No.
Yeah.
No, but he's starting off somewhere.
Yeah.
We're
They
more
didn't always.
humor.
I wasn't funny at the start. I'm still hardly funny now.
But I mean, we also can't turn water to wine or multiply 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread.
You
Is
can't.
that his thing? He didn't want to be God's son for a little while. He's like, I'm going to make my own way. I'm going to be a comic. And then after like 5 years of it just not working, he was like, all right, I'm going to be God's son, I guess.
There is quite a gap there. It's like, and then Jesus turned 10, and then now he's 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Started the
disappeared. Disappeared for a while.
Those are some
20
critical
years.
years.
I heard he was kind of a hellraiser.
20 years, he could have been doing comedy.
Yeah, but they say that actually les papiers russes, so the Russian manuscript or something like that, like the Judas parts of the Bible that aren't in it for obvious reasons, because he wasn't. The critics didn't like Judas. He didn't poll well with the so he got cut out of the Bible. But the Judas papers were found in Bulgaria not too long ago. They call it the Russian papers because Russians like to take stuff for them when it's
Okay.
not theirs, but it was the Bulgarians. And I guess there's shit written out. There's this whole thing that Judas explains. I know too much about religion, and I don't really want to turn this into all that. Judas was his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
we knew that. Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, he made him.
Well, the whole line is the one that I hold the dearest will be the one to betray me.
Yeah, they're like but he told him to betray him. Jesus kind of like did it.
Santa Claus, right down
But you
Santa
know what's
Claus
funny?
Lane.
I
didn't
want
we
to
were
know
doing,
if that
like,
was an
religious
Angus Reid
Christmas. I
poll.
thought this was
No,
like
maybe.
football
Anyway.
Santa Christmas.
Well, we were supposed to get like shit faced, but then we were like, we all got to do other things. So it's like we should bring a little bit of God into it.
Yeah.
Drunken God's rough, but
Well, seeing as we're not talking about the other spirits.
Dionysus and
So-
Bacchus.
so we should start over on this side. Greatest Christmas memory or worst Christmas memory? You pick.
Greatest Christmas memory.
Or both.
I really, really enjoyed it when I was younger. When my dad started to get on my aunt's nerves, she'd play Paquetteville from Edith Butler, which is like some zing-a-dong, zing-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding. My dad hated it, so my dad would be like, okay, it's time for us to go. And then that meant we could go home and open the presents. So like it was like fun for us because we dance, with everyone. It would like, yeah, Paquetteville, on va tenir tranquille. And then we knew that as soon as that song played, presents time. That was the best. The worst is my big gift was some Gordie Howe gym pants that my mom got with her Sears points. I didn't need that. I know Christmas is not just about the gifts. I get it.
I have a rough idea of how old you are. Was Gordie Howe even close to still playing when you?
No, he wasn't playing anymore. It's just like for a
His
while.
retirement pants.
Yeah,
For his lounge. His
Sears used to
loungewear.
take
Yeah.
retired athletes and have a whole lineup of clothes.
yeah, like Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, and the other one, Eddie Shack, had a little thing.
Yeah,
like
Mike
Kareem
Tyson.
Abdul-Jabbar after he was done playing basketball. This is well after he filmed
See, that
Airplane.
Sears is where
Yeah.
athletes go to die.
The licensing was cheaper, so they're just like, now we'll get them.
That's why the athletes are living
And
longer
also,
now.
and also
Sears
the
is
way
gone.
I say it in a stand-up bit, but the way I made my parents announced to me that Santa Claus doesn't exist after beating up some kids, and I just didn't like the way that happened.
All right, best Christmas memory. When we were kids, we were dirt ass poor. And yet somehow Mom managed to pull off stuff and give us great Christmases. And there was one year I wanted a Chrissy doll, but she couldn't find a Chrissy doll anywhere. So I got their cousins, Velvet and Cinnamon. These are the dolls that you cranked a crank in their back to shorten their hair. Or you could push their navel and yank the ponytail out and make any hairstyle you wanted. I know Velvet and Cinnamon, it sounds like strippers. They looked like it too. No,
Chrissy didn't.
Chrissy looked like a stripper too when I finally got Chrissy. But anyways, after we'd have this magical morning of opening presents and wearing our mother out, bugging her all night, like she'd just get stuff under the tree and get to bed, and we'd start, "Is Santa come yet?" So woman got no sleep, so she was crotchety. And then every Christmas Day, all the family got together, all the cousins and my aunts and uncles with my mom and our grandparents. And we did like a big Christmas dinner, and the kids could play in a corner of a living room until we got noisy. And once we did, in come all the parents, and they've got to settle us down. So you ran and you made sure you were the first one, because you just got a smack. If you were the second one, you got 2 smacks. Third one got 3 or 4 smacks on the face. Fourth one got a kick in the ass, thrown on the floor, punched. It's like every mother had to prove, look, I disciplined my child better than you do. Mine's bleeding and missing teeth.
The last kid just gets it the worst.
Oh, yeah, the last kid's dead. We always lost a cousin every time we got in a fight.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I like that parenting style.
So like Christmas is once a year, but you can get a kid every 9 or 10 months. So like after like what 10 years, that balances
Wow.
it out.
How long are your wives carrying for? 9 or 10 months?
well, 9 usually.
Yeah.
Some of them go to 10.
I was a bit more than 10. I was a bit. No, I'm not 10. I was a bit more than 9. I was due on December 22nd, and I was born on January 11th. So like, that's almost 3 weeks
Isn't
more.
it 10 months
shit,
from
yeah,
like
that's-
when you blow your load and then the baby comes out? Isn't it actually like 10 months?
No, it's pretty much 9.
9. It's
But
9.
maybe
It's
your
9 from
parents were
come to
lying to
come.
you and they had to get married.
No, they were already married. My dad on Christmas Eve made my mom walk to church while he followed in the car, so it would induce labor and he would get the child check for 1982 instead of having to wait for 1983.
All that would do is piss me off.
We didn't live that far from the church, but it was. I still see it. My dad following because he was a lazy bastard, and it's like my mom.
Hi, Nathan's
And he'd
dad.
go and he'd beep. He would beep after and like put on the gas and like. Oh, he's dead now. He's not listening to the podcast. And if he was alive,
I
he'd
think
definitely
she knew that she was waving
not.
to the sky.
Oh, he lays into the
He's
sky.
actually there in the star right now.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if the star is in there. We had a tree.
That
This-
little stone in the center's giving you the evil eye, Nathan.
This tree is coming with us that this might be funny. So at some point I'm going to have to pick this up and put it in the van and it not disintegrate.
So that's a real tree.
No.
Are any of those
Wow,
bones
it
glass?
looks-
It's a really nice artificial tree.
You know,
See,
we're-
it's
we're
going
getting
in the
into
back of a
Brad's
van.
memory time.
Yeah. So Brad, what's your Christmas?
Oh, well, when I was a kid, I was dumb. So for like the first 9 Christmases of my life, I didn't realize that the enjoyable part of getting presents was getting new things. I thought the enjoyable part was tearing up paper. So after when I was like 7, my parents caught on, and they decided that wrapping empty boxes was kind of weird. So instead, they made like a big sculpture out of boxes. It looked like a lowercase Times New Roman A.
Okay.
And
yeah.
one of the boxes had a little like robot dog toy in it, but it was like, I was 3 feet tall, and this thing was probably 6 feet tall.
Nice.
So I got up Christmas morning, and I spent an hour ripping paper and cardboard, and then I got a gift at the end. I was like, cool. Then I'm like, what else can I unwrap? Like it literally, I clued in when I was like seriously 11 years old. Where I was like, oh wait, all the new stuff you get is the cool part. Ripping the paper is just kind of how you get it.
Yeah.
But I just, as a kid, I just really was
Nice.
into ripping up the paper. So.
You ever do any of those games where you rip the paper with the oven mitts?
Oh yeah, I've done that. I've done that since.
Those are weird.
He works
Yeah.
at the library. Till
Jack-
there's no books left.
Yeah, he just goes.
Yeah.
He puts a fake mustache and fake glasses. You know, the inspector when he gets his library card because he's kicked out of every library because he just loves ripping the paper.
Well, when I was in my magician phase, every year the phone book would come, and I asked my mom if I could rip the phone book in half. So that was my thing for a while. Is we
This-
didn't use
There's
the
a
phone
trick,
book.
eh?
Yeah,
This
it's
keeps
just a
getting
magic
better
trick.
and better
No,
and
but
better.
no.
Yeah, you just
It's not a trick. It's
not a trick.
It's
It's
not
just-
magic.
Well, it's not magic. You're just supposed to be like, I'm super strong, but
Yeah,
it's really
Like,
just,
you know, you don't do New York.
I can't even tear a comic book in half. How the hell do you do a phone
I'll-
book?
I'll
It's
show you.
science.
That's
It's
it.
science.
Science.
It's science.
It's
Do you wet
really
the paper towel?
No,
No,
it's
no.
you technically you need to, and we'll let you guys know. So it's you need to like slowly rip one at a time.
like rip one page at a time, get them all started, sort of.
Yeah, you don't rip it all at once.
but you like pinch and spread.
You pinch and spread.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you know
Pinch
one
and
of those
spread.
moves. Pinch and spread.
Pinch
all right?
it.
next time on the podcast, I'll rip up phone books.
Yeah,
They'll
we
do
can
great
do that.
numbers.
Do they
You
still
gotta find a
exist?
phone book.
Yeah.
I feel like more people are ripping them up, like, look at this, than they're actually using them now.
There's no names and we
That's-
don't even know. There's probably some at hotels.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I get a phone book
Hotels.
every year.
Oh.
Yeah, they send phone books to our building, and I take it in, but it's gone from like
It's takeout.
this size and that thick to like.
Yeah, it's less
You
impressive.
you understand that you
Like-
need to talk in
Yeah,
the
I know,
mic
but
for a
I
podcast to work.
I also need to do the sizes, and I can't with one hand. Now it's just this big.
So Jeremy, I have a question for the table after though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird, not bad Christmas memory, but a weird Christmas
Bad. We're
memory.
supposed to do bad. I did
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Brad
Bad.
never did
Oh,
bad.
Well,
fuck, I
either
did
I
good.
said either or. You could choose.
Okay.
You could do both, or you could pick one or the other.
Bad
Do you have a
102?
bad Christmas memory, Brad?
I had the flu one Christmas.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were learning so much about you, your magician phase, the tearing
Magician
paper
phase, yeah. I had an Elvis impersonator phase for a while. I used
So
to.
you picked all the cool ones. I love wrestling. I love magic. I love Elvis.
I
Like,
love
you were
chips.
Yeah.
Chips
Yeah.
at camp.
yeah, did.
I love people who roller skate and do roller derbies.
He got all his
Your-
nerd over
your
with
bit
before
about-
the age of
Oh,
20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, yeah, sorry, back
bad
to Jerry.
Christmas memory.
A weird Christmas memory. I remember when I think I was 17, and that was when it was just like, okay, I'm not a kid anymore. Obviously, when I was a little kid, my parents were never together, but my dad would always come over to my mom's place, and we would have like this family Christmas
Fight. Oh.
where we weren't like a family, like a traditional family, mom and dad living together, but they would come and it would be like the one night a year where it was like my mom and dad are under the same roof. We'd have Christmas. But when I was 17, I think when I was like 14, that's when that ended. But I remember being 17 and I was living with my dad. I woke up and we had the most like mediocre little Christmas morning, like bacon and eggs, couple gifts. And then I was going to drive out to my mom's, who was living in St. Martin's at the time. So I remember driving out to her place, smoking cigarettes, just kind of being like, okay, so this is what Christmas is like as an adult. I just had a mediocre morning with
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad, and I'm going to drive out and feel bad for my mom. That was that. But the good Christmas memory when I was a little kid, I lived in New River Beach, and the tradition in New River Beach is, and maybe it's still there, I don't know, but when I was a little kid, Christmas Eve, Santa would come to New River Beach on like a sleigh that was on a transport truck trailer. So like this semi truck would come up the road and the whole trailer had this giant sleigh, and he would give out like candy canes and chocolate and stuff. And it was always like this cool thing when I was really little, walking up the road and we'd all gather to see Santa come, and we were just like, all the parents are like, well, he better get back because he's got to get to work.
Yeah.
Like,
So basically, 14 was old enough to know that your dad thinks your mom's a life-sucking bitch.
it would come out throughout the year, but Christmas it would just be like, oh, you two don't hate each other. This is we'll just Alcohol helped a lot. Alcohol and Chinese food would help with that a
Nice.
lot.
Here's the alcohol and Chinese food.
Chinese food very underrated at the holidays.
Yeah, you know what they eat in Japan for Christmas? The most popular Japan. They
KFC?
eat KFC.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard this.
Yeah. That's not the
KFC
question.
stays open on Christmas there or something? That's what it is?
Yeah, it's like Tim Hortons.
Like our Chinese food here. That's what I always thought. I thought everybody ate Chinese food on Christmas. Did you guys have? Was that your
No.
Christmas Eve? Would your family get Chinese food? Because that
No.
was the only takeout, or would
No,
they actually cook?
we
something?
cook. We cook it all the time.
You'd cook something.
It was either so. My mom always did the rotation between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So there's the ham, the pineapple glazed ham and stuff, and there's turkey.
Yeah.
So it would be either if we did the ham at Thanksgiving, we're not doing the ham at Christmas, and then so she'd kind of do it twice in a row, and then kind of like cycle it.
Michelle, what would you guys eat on Christmas?
Well, when we were broke, you had a bowl of cereal and went the hell to bed. But when we finally, the family evolved and everybody had their own money and stuff, we usually do like a charcuterie board. But like I make the 7-layer nacho dip. My sister makes a buffalo chicken dip, and we have chips, crackers, snacks,
Eggnog.
all that stuff.
Spice rum and eggnog.
Well, we have a lot to drink, but it's usually. And my mother just shakes her head the whole time, like. And she reminds us that alcoholism runs in our father's side of the family.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, it's only at a speed walk in me, Mom. When it gets
That's
up
what
to
I was-
a jog, I'll start to worry.
I was thinking of that joke when you said it, so then I was like, okay, she's going there. Yeah, food-wise for you, were you Chinese food?
I had we did Chinese food sometimes. I mean, sometimes we waited and did it at New Year's, but yeah, a couple Christmases, like when my grandmother was sick with cancer, she was the one that made turkey and wasn't doing it that year, so that was the first Chinese food. But I always used to go to the French thing, Réveillon. Is that Rev? What's
Le
the
Réveillon. Le
Le Réveillon?
Yeah,
Yes.
Le Réveillon. Yeah, it's a
Our
20.
Oh.
It's New Year's Eve.
Our
That's
This place.
no, it's not a place. It's in your heart.
Yeah.
No, but
So I was like 5 years old, just demolishing cheese balls and bacon wrapped
Yeah.
scallops at 2 a.m.
it's
you
a
know?
it's a very the French New Year's Eve is usually the party day for like the Francophone community. Christmas Day's more like, okay, are we doing round two? Are we doing round two also tonight? Yeah, we're doing round two. Okay, we're doing round two. But see, Réveillon was at my aunt and uncle's in Petit Rocher at a campground. They had like a huge house, and like they'd bring in like fucking violinists and tap dancers, clog dancers to come in to entertain. That's why my dad hated it. So when she put that music on, that's when. But the Réveillon is a big part of.
You get the full experience. Like, even that family isn't particularly French. It was just a party for them. But then I realized, like, oh, that's the French thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, his grandfather would get about a pint of rum into him and then go upstairs and put a Santa suit on. And he'd be outside, like, looking in the windows, getting the kids riled up. Like,
Nice.
this was Christmas. It would go to, like, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm in
Because
English.
Réveillon,
Yeah.
réveil means awake.
But I'm just
It
going to
means you
say,
stay awake.
And I'm an English kid. I'm like, we got to get home because
they
Santa's
didn't have
coming. Like, we
violinists.
gotta
They
get
had
to bed.
fiddlers.
Fiddlers with a fiddler. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, it wasn't a classically trained.
Yeah, there was no Johann Strauss being played at these parties.
So the question I wanted to ask a while ago. So last year for Christmas was a little different because my partner at the time, for her it was the sock that was the big gift. What's in the sock was for me when I was younger, the sock was like the bullshit. Well, yeah, it was some shampoo, was
Terry's
some
chocolate orange.
a scratchy ticket. Get a bingo or a crossword scratchy ticket. Like it wasn't like the
You were over 19, though, when you were getting these.
no. My grandmother.
She
ca-
would claim your prize and probably keep it if you
I don't
No,
think
no,
I've
she gave
scratched
it to
a
me all the
scratch
time.
ticket since I turned 19.
Yeah, I
That's
actually
like when
don't
it
think
stopped.
I think I stopped. But my grandmother would love to do it because like it was a time that we'd all go to the kitchen table, and we'd all take out. I did it with a toothpick. So my strategy was toothpick, and I was like very artistic, if you want. Like I would scratch like the whole square. So if it's like crossword and it's the L, like I'm gonna be on the black line, and then I'm gonna work my side. And like it took me hours to friggin' do that.
Other kids got toys, huh?
So you'd like learn how to gamble.
Oh yeah,
Christmas.
Yeah, well, you don't
the
really
toothpick.
learn. You learn how to
You learn
try
how to want
to
the
win. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's like for you guys, and I was wondering, is that again an Anglophone thing so it just depends on the family. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
I've heard of it, but like if my big gift is in a sock, it better be like a
Tickets
like a
to Bruce
band,
Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen tickets, or something like that.
3 ounces of pure gold.
3 ounces of gold. Yeah. You know,
5 golden rings.
you know the good
Yes.
gift is the good gift, whether you put it in the sock or wrap it separately.
Yeah.
But you know, we've been over it. My whole thing is there's got to be some paper to tear.
Yeah.
On the 12 days of Christmas, though.
184 birds.
Okay, why are the first, like, up to number 7, aside from the gold rings, all shitting birds?
Yeah, I know.
Because the place must be covered in crap.
And then people start showing up.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
didn't
it's-
have Walmarts,
Yeah.
right? So they just went out and just
They went-
grabbed live
reason-
animals.
Live
off trees.
animals.
The reason the lords were leaping was to jump over all the bird shit.
Yeah. And you know, see what I find weird, the maids were a milking, but there's no cows in the song.
cows have not shown up.
Yeah.
They're just, they're all lactating.
There's a Merry
They're whatever,
Christmas.
10 or 11 months in. I don't know,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
The,
what
the uncles all had a very Merry Christmas.
yeah. That shit's sweet.
It is
Uh,
good.
yeah.
I liked the sock because it was like every gift, whether it was big or small, you opened it and it was the one thing. But the sock is what you'd open first,
Yeah.
and it was just like a bunch of different things. There was chocolate in it, so you could just like start eating and
'Kay.
getting all sugar hied up, right? But it was always little things. It was like there'd be like a cool toothbrush, the orange,
Everything you needed.
Lifesavers.
New socks.
Yeah.
Socks in a sock. Inception.
yeah.
But yeah, no, but like, so yeah, when
Gyno-
I may have said it wrong. It might have not. It wasn't the most important, but at my house, we finished with the sock.
No, we'd
And
start with the sock at my house.
See, that's what I meant, maybe, because at home, yeah, I don't know.
I would like to see you finish with the sock.
The sock was nice. 'cause
I have my
everybody just did it
OnlyFans
together.
page coming out next week.
So does my
You weren't waiting
stepkid.
turns.
Yes.
Favorite Christmas special on TV. You can top 3 it if you need to, because it's tough.
Does this include movies?
Yeah.
A Christmas Story for movie. I used to watch Dennis Leary's Merry Fucking Christmas a lot. Now that I'm a comedian, I mean, he's all right. I don't consider Dennis Leary a favorite comic, but like happy memories watching that younger than I was supposed to be on Comedy Network at 1 a.m.
Nice.
I remember I'm not even a wrestling fan, but there was one Christmas that me and my dad sat there, and for some reason it was like WW. I don't know if it was when the WWE started or if it was WWF, but it was like a giant wrestling thing that was happening on Christmas Eve. So we sat there. He ate shrimp, and I was eating chicken wings, and we watched wrestling. But like obviously, Christmas Vacation I think was the big Christmas special for me every year.
That's really sad when it was WWF because Panda on Panda violence with the chair.
Yeah.
They're
I
almost
feel-
extinct.
But I do
Yeah.
feel that that's a WWF gimmick, like when they were doing through the cartoons and stuff. I don't know. Our
Cartoons. Well,
our chair wrestling expert.
Cartoons came back after streaming started, and they did a couple that didn't really take off. And they had their own network for a while, so they would put cartoons on there. But yeah, like Hogan's Rock and Wrestling Connection was WWF, and then early WWE, because the war was happening, like Iraq and Afghanistan were both happening. They would do tribute to the troops at Christmas time. So maybe that's what you watched.
Oh,
is they would
okay.
go like a week before Christmas. They would go do shows in Afghanistan, and it would be all troops in the background. And
Well, Afghanistan.
Kurt Angle put Santa Claus in the ankle lock one year. It was crazy.
Yeah, because neither of us were wrestling
and
fans.
yeah,
It
and
was
then
just
they
on.
would air it on the 24th. So
Okay.
Oh, makes sense.
Your
Trivia
favorite special.
for you guys: if you watched wrestling on Christmas and you're like, "Why the hell is wrestling on Christmas?"
Yeah, they had those from about 04 to 07 probably.
Santa Claus is less fake than wrestling.
What about you?
For me, I really enjoy. I have like a top 3, which in no particular order, just like the finalists on America's Funniest Home Videos. Charlie Brown Christmas. It's short and sweet. It's a half an hour. You could blow through, and the music's great. I like the Muppets Christmas Carol, like the Scrooge, but I also like the Muppets Family Christmas, where they have like the crossover of Fraggle Rock, Sesame Street, and the Muppets, you know, and they all meet at Fozzie's grandmother's house, and the doc from Fraggle Rock was supposed to have a nice quiet Christmas, but everyone showed up there, and there was a patch of ice. And I was talking about that with another comic lately. So there's a patch of ice, and everyone who walks in falls. And like, watch out, that first step is slippery, or that first step is a doozy. You know, after the first person falls, whatever, second person falls, whatever. When it's like the 20th person that walks in and falls on that patch of ice inside, it's comedy gold. So yeah, those any of the Scrooges, Charlie Brown, and
My new favorite Christmas special is this episode of the Jeremy Scott program.
oh, gonna be able. You're gonna get it on DVD next year, just in time for Christmas next year. We're gonna air this.
This will be an annual show.
Nice.
It's going to be an annual Christmas special, and there's significance to this being the first one. We're on pallets. I've propped both of the van chairs up with wood. You're on a lawn chair.
Yeah, it's lovely.
You're on a lawn chair, and you're on the cheapest
Folding.
office chair I could get at Walmart.
Yeah. This
So-
is perfect for the wrestling fan. I'm going to pick this up at the end.
He's going to whack me with it when we're done.
I don't have a fire extinguisher in here, so when I set the lights up, I was just like, we're going with it if something sparks, because they were in a box for like 4 years.
They're LED. It won't be that bad.
We're doing what we can do.
So nobody's going to be surprised by my favorites. It's Bad Santa, 1 and 2. And, of course, Nikki Payne's Family Christmas. Have you ever seen that?
No.
She's got the little stop motion short. And it talks about how her father went out
her
and
stop
got
motion.
plastered on Christmas Eve.
Does she
And-
voice it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
It's-
she does all
she
her-
voices it, yeah.
She does all her own stunts.
And then she's hollering at this drunken Santa get in the house, and it turns out she picked up the wrong damn Santa because he turned out to be a black guy with the same name as her father. So funny.
Michelle, I'm going to ask you first because I feel like the answer is no. But was it a thing when you were a kid? Would you guys open a gift Christmas Eve?
Yes.
You were.
We got to open.
The smallest one, basically. They would tell you.
Mom used to give us put money in our piggy banks, and then at Christmas time she'd roll it, and we got to maybe $7-8. And I mean, in 1974, 75, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So we got to go downtown and buy gifts for each other. So I would buy for my sister and brother, them for me, etc. Plus, we always got something for Mom.
Okay.
And then we could open our gift from our sister and our brother, or in the case of my brother, his 2 sisters, on Christmas Eve.
That's very wholesome and sweet. I
Yeah,
like
that
I
is
know,
that's
isn't
that's
it?
a nice tradition. If
That's
I
a
would,
tradition. If you need one, if you're starting a family, that sounds like a really great.
That's
does.
back
tradition.
when we had 4 channels and I was the remote.
that actually, if I would get back into Christmas again, I would do that. Have them buy for other people, and then that's nice.
Nathan's out of Christmas right now. He's
Yeah,
wearing
I
the
did
same-
I was going
buy-
to say, how are you going to do this? Daphne has no sisters or brothers.
Yes, she does.
Oh, she
We're
does.
not talking about
Okay.
that on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
But
Whoops.
I mean, the juice is still viable, right?
Can-
You could
can-
get out there tonight and start making 9
Can
or
we
10
edit
months from
that
now.
out?
but like even this year, we don't have a tree up. Daff is going to some friends for Christmas. I'm gonna probably be alone, or might go to a friend's house or something. But we're like I bought her a vape pen. And I didn't even wrap it. She just wanted one,
She's
and
an
I bought
adult.
it for her. And I said, "Merry Christmas."
She's an adult.
Yeah, I
She's-
know.
She can have whatever.
Yeah. We want to
No
specify
different
she's
than
19.
if you bought her a bottle of wine.
Exactly. She's not a drinker. She's
Exactly.
she likes her.
She likes to do.
I've been in a cycle lately where we kind of go we go light one Christmas, and then the next year we're like, we really didn't go all out last year. Let's go all out this year. And then we're like, that was fucking exhausting. So then the next year it's back to bare bones. So it's going like that.
I kind of like that tradition too. You guys all have good Christmases.
What about you? Would you guys open a gift Christmas Eve?
We did. I was told I could open any one gift I wanted Christmas Eve, and it was always obvious what the big gift was. I never picked that one because we were gonna go to Le Réveillon or whatever, so I wasn't gonna get to use it anyway. So I wanted to keep the the moment. So I'd open like something that looked like a book or a sweater or something.
Did your parents ever like go and say, you have to open up this one because it was actually the suit they wanted you to wear at the Réveillon? Sometimes it's like my mom's like, oh, you guys can pick a gift. Nathan, this one looks good. And it's like a fucking not a one piece, but like the nice shirt and tie and the stuff they wanted me to wear.
We got that once with pajamas. It's like,
Nice.
oh, this is what you're really going to want for tonight.
We did for the longest time coming back from the Réveillon, opening like all of them. Then we had to put them back under the tree because the party was at our house on Christmas Day. So we needed to make it look nice. So we just put all our gifts back under the tree,
Do
but
you
not in
remember
the
when
boxes.
people did that? You used to open all your stuff
Yep.
and stick it all back under the tree.
Yeah, and then look
Everything
at
had
it.
to be there.
Yeah.
And then everybody went from house to house visiting, and they'd sit and show you everything they got.
Yeah.
And it was weird when you went to old people's houses because they go, "Oh, I got socks from
Paula
Merlin
Dent.
Lady. I got some underwear from so and so," and it was always the boring crap. And I'm like,
Bottle of wine,
"You guys
bottle
didn't
of
get
wine."
anything good?" "Oh no, not in my family. There was no bottles of wine.
Bottles of wine, yeah.
This is
No
the-
bottles of wine."
This is the first year I behaved like a real adult going down to St. John for Christmas, where it's like, okay, I'm going to go out, I'm going to just get 8 bottles of wine, and then as we need to, we'll just hand them out
Yeah.
to whoever,
Yeah.
There's
There's like Salisbury. You have that the depot close to my place. So if you get a case of 12, you get 15% off.
Yeah.
So that's
worth
that's
it.
the way it's go. Yeah.
Liquor for Christmas.
I mean, someone that like I don't expect to really get me a gift, if they hand me a bottle of wine over the next couple days,
It's perfect.
I'm gonna love it.
Oh,
It's gonna be
even the house,
great.
even the kits, even if they like a
You can take
bottle of
that
wine.
advice for your girlfriend too.
Yeah.
Liquor for Christmas.
You guys doing gifts for adults anymore?
Not
Kinda
this
gave it
year.
up a bit.
Not this
just
year.
parents and fiance
parents.
really are the only gift exchanges.
Family.
Yeah.
This is my gift to you guys.
Oh, this is a great.
Oh.
gift.
What
The
a
show
gift.
tonight is my gift to you guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna make my
Yeah.
fiance
Brad
listen to
and I are
this on
gonna
the way
smell
down
like
to
smoke
St.
for the rest of
John.
the evening. Thank you.
I spent I had 2 chain smokers in the house growing up. I spent my whole childhood smelling like smoke.
Oh, we used to
Takes
drive
me
in
back.
cars with blue smoke in the air, and you'd just be like,
The new studio, I plan on having like this HVAC setup where there's actually going to be a basically a range hood above the studio. So
Looks
Jeremy's
like you
gonna
tried
be
to put
smoking
one
and it's
in.
just gonna go like that.
Yeah.
that's the escape hole.
And now we're gonna take a little intermission and listen to some Papa Roach because they have a song called "Broken Home." No,
Oh,
I was
that's
gonna
the
do
only
the
one.
"Broken Home" one, but it's okay.
"Is Jelly Roll
Silver
on it?"
bells.
So now I'm gonna go with Christmas music. I went with Christmas special, Christmas music, favorite Christmas song.
So many.
I got 2 big ones. Last year we did Bummer Christmas. So it was like we weren't actually depressed, but we did all like the sad melancholy. Like I was sitting there with a scotch on Christmas Eve in the dark, listening to like slow Christmas music, and So the one by the Pogues, "Fairy Tale of New York,"
Okay.
is
That's
up
a good
there.
song.
And then "Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call" by Bleachers is a new one. Came out last year, and yeah, those 2.
Nice.
I was going to say, Nathan, please do not play a Christmas song because we don't do this cut and that'll fuck the whole show.
No.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
good.
Silver Bells is public
Royalties.
domain.
But for me, it's Jethro Tull's Christmas album.
Oh yeah.
They have no songs that actually do Christmas. They do they have the boule do 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 do. That's as long as I'm allowed to play, I think,
Sure.
without copyrights.
I don't think.
I don't think Jethro Tull's jealous of your tune.
Yeah.
But
Unless you're getting Aqualung, I don't think Jethro Tull gives a fuck if you play
But it's
their
a
whole
great
discography.
Christmas album. It's a great fucking Christmas album, and it's not overly Christmassy. That's what I don't like, the force-fed Christmas. I like, it's a holiday, so that's why the Réveillon.
Right.
We don't even call it. We call it le Réveillon. We don't call it la veille de Noël.
Right. Well, you
You
should
know.
listen to "Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call." It's about sending well wishes to an ex and then saying "Merry Christmas," but don't call me. I don't want to hear from you.
I know who to send that to.
What's your Christmas song, Michelle? What do you
I
like?
have, I have 3 because I can't narrow it down. "Hard Candy Christmas," Dolly Parton. The Christmas song, "Chestnuts Roasting," Celine Dion's version. And, of course, Mariah Carey.
Really?
No, but it's "Oh Holy Night."
Oh.
But the one I hate is "Little Drummer Boy."
Oh yeah.
That's the stupidest freaking song in the world. It's like this woman just rode 100 and some odd miles on a donkey, spit out a baby in a barn, and now this little bastard shows up and wants to beat a drum and wake the baby up. Come on.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody wants your little pum-pum-pum-pum.
I also love Charlie Brown's album. The
Okay, that's it, or royalties.
Exactly. But no, that one. And John Denver and the Muppets. I think you guys see the Muppets come up on a lot in my life.
Don't go to Nathan's Christmas. You have to listen to a lot of
Yeah.
Muppets.
You can see on my monitor. Am I actually in the frame? It's kind
I
of a
don't
little
even
late
know.
to fix this now.
I see
Yeah,
what
I see you moving. Wave your hand.
Yeah. See, I have the plug in front of your
I'm
face.
not cut out though. Okay,
You're not
cool.
cut out. No,
I just
no.
clued into that.
It's fine.
My favorite Christmas song, guys. That Christmas that I told you about that I had to drive out to my mom's. I was smoking cigarettes. And I remember driving home and it was either 97.3 The Wave or 98.9. It was one of them that just plays. It was K100. They just play Christmas music the whole time. And it was the song where it's just like, Christ is born. And I was like singing that with like a cigarette in my hand.
That's O
And
Holy
just
Night.
Is it Oh
Yeah.
Holy Night? Yeah, so I was just saying the Christ is born. I'm an adult now. This isn't as fun.
But in the French culture, singing Minuit Chrétien at midnight at Sunday
Is
Mass.
that the minuet of John Chrétien?
No, it's not.
That's how the English John Chrétien.
Chrétien. No, it's the Minuit Chrétien, c'est l'heure solennelle où l'homme de Dieu tombe à genoux.
Okay, royalties.
Yeah, French. It's okay. But it's you fall on your knees. It is if you they translate it. Oh, hear the angels calling Noel or night. Yeah, that one. But
I remember Chrétien. Those were good Christmases. That's when I got my N64 was a Chrétien Christmas.
Chrétien, very Chrétien
You know what I
Christmas.
thought you were going to say when you were talking about driving to your mother's house in St. Martin smoking? Was that song Driving Home for Christmas? Because the guy that sang it just died.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris
See,
Ray.
it wasn't home. It was just some random rental.
Well, he
she
ain't
had.
driving home for Christmas this year
Nope.
unless he's in the back of the hearse. I'm just saying.
I like to imagine how much more unhinged this podcast would be if we actually all did get drunk.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, it wouldn't.
We
even
were
be-
just here at Michelle.
I love
We're gonna
you,
be
man.
we're gonna be
I
doing our
love
New
you.
Year's special.
This year.
You got the best, most symmetric nipples.
Thank you.
Brad, your comedy has come so far this past year. It's just fucking incredible, man. You're doing so good.
Oh.
Listen,
Nathan, the Awesome Festival, that's going great. So glad you got a festival coming. Michelle, your dog hasn't bit me once this year. Things are going really good.
listen. The Awesome Festival is going fantastic. I
Yeah.
mean, it is a force to be reckoned with. And in northern New Brunswick, they're getting great turnouts for the events.
Yep, it's been going well.
Like-
Can't wait.
You know, everywhere else has been struggling to get crowds in, but this might be funny. It's been kicking butt.
We are going to have a very special show tonight. Santa Claus is actually showing up. The
Ooh.
real Santa.
Yeah, he just arrived in Nunavut.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
On the way down, he had
Uh-oh.
to stop at an Irving.
Nathan's going to have to fight some people tonight then when they say he ain't the real Santa.
Is this the Santa that used to come to New River Beach? I feel like the Santa in New River Beach was just the Santa from the St. John Christmas parade. And he's just like, I haven't seen anyone in a long time.
They
just
just
all the
kept-
way to New River. Oh, there's
They
Jeremy.
just kept driving.
Wonder what he is doing now.
Santa?
I think he has a podcast.
Yeah. What's up, bro? Sponsored by Blue Chew. Santa needs to get hard, too.
No, Trump's already invaded the North Pole.
Let's
Okay.
not have a Trump Christmas. I don't. We had a show the other day where it was so beautiful, wholesome, and then they started talking about Trump. It was like, where's this going?
The workshop was terrible. I tore it down. I built a beautiful ballroom. It's gold. It's lovely. It's everything anybody could want.
Trump's like the first president that probably. I just said not to talk about Trump, and now
Yeah, I know. You definitely
Trump's
do.
like the first president that could like dress up as Santa for like a country address.
May
And
I
food.
present you William Howard Taft?
Yeah.
Yeah, or Teddy Roosevelt wasn't exactly svelte.
Well, in modern times,
Yeah, Martin. Yeah. Obama couldn't pull it off.
people would have been pissed that Black Santa if Obama
he could have,
did
but
it.
he
George-
would have been a
George
good-looking
H.W.
Santa.
Bush would have been the word. You want some candy? Like,
And, Sleepy Joe, he couldn't pull it off.
no.
Bill Clinton is just like you can't just have 15-year-old girls on your lap,
Yeah,
Bill. Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
have actual kids.
We love 15-year-old girls. They all need Santa.
The Epstein list is turning into
Oh my
Christmas thing
God!
now.
How did this turn? How did this
a
turn?
very Epstein
a very
Christmas.
Epstein Christmas.
It's becoming a Christmas thing, right? Christmas morning, you're opening your gifts, and your parents are like, "Did you see who's in here?"
Somebody needs to write a Christmas carol about the Epstein Christmas.
I don't think it needs to be done.
Release the files.
Did they have the most wholesome Christmas on that island? Like,
On
do you
the-
wonder if they had all the underage girls like get around, and that was their favorite time on the island was Christmas morning?
Because they got presents.
Okay, this is going away. I'm not sure.
On the 12th flight to the island, guess who came with me? 12 former senators,
Yeah.
11 congressmen.
And one prince from England.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one prince from England.
I don't think we were allowed to
Two
call
US
him that
presidents.
anymore.
Oh, no, he's got all that.
Oh, it's just
all
Andy.
that stripped. It's
Just
just.
Andy
now.
All the
Andy
girls are trying-
Mountbatten Windsor.
But you know what? When I was a kid, I remember grade 6, we had to do a report on something. I was the last one in the library, so I had to do on the royal family. And they had all the pictures of like all the distant cousins and everything that would be lords and ladies and whatever, but they weren't like high up. And I remember seeing a picture of the royal family kids, thinking that Andrew is hot. I would like to grow up and marry him. Turns out I
Well,
had a
he
better
wasn't-
shot with him when I was 12.
Yeah, I was going to say he had a problem with the growing up part, apparently.
To be fair, though, the one good thing about Prince Andrew, I'm just gonna put this out there now, is the royal family had like a trend of like sleeping with each other and being all inbred, and then he was just like, no, I'm actually not gonna sleep with my relatives. It's just he got the age thing wrong. That was just it.
That's how the kennel clubs get purebreds, is they inbreed them in families.
I'm pretty sure Harry also didn't sleep with a family member.
Well, look how that worked out, huh?
Yeah. Best-selling book and probably a TV deal.
I knew this was gonna happen.
What?
My daughter's calling.
Oh.
All right, you can step off the studio for a little
Hello?
bit there. We're filming a podcast, Daphne, but you need your dad. You do. Papa's there. I was waiting for some
Podcast.
calls. So, what did you get Andy Gibb for Christmas? Andy Gibb's her dog that fucking bit me. So I hope you got him something good.
And he didn't.
Something to chew.
He didn't bite him because he was threatened by him. He didn't bite him because he was coming in on him and trying to pat him or bug him. He was moving an ottoman and he just took his chance and chomped on his leg.
Andy didn't like my act. I was a different comic at that time. Andy didn't like my act.
Yeah, he didn't. He really didn't like that that crazy one from the Bomb Show either. Drake was his name or whatever.
Sure.
The music guy that used to
Oh,
sit
yeah.
in on the panel.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Anyways, Andy Gibb got tons and tons of treats and toys. And
Okay.
it's like all that crap from Costco. So it's a giant $20 bag of this, a giant $30 bag of that, a $24 bag of this. So he probably got about $150 worth of treats. And I didn't spend that kind of money on any other relative or person.
Dude, I just realized that every one of you has a dog.
Yeah.
What'd you get your dog for
Lots
Christmas?
of people have dogs. So first of all, if we haven't opened the gifts yet, Pebbles, you turn this off. Turn this off, Pebbles. Hey.
Don't
Turn it
watch.
off. Don't watch. Pebbles got a new harness and a stuffed dinosaur.
Nice.
Oh, I'll bet she's thrilled about the harness.
She does like her harnesses. And she already found the stuffed dinosaur.
she like a leather daddy and
I do tell her. There's different ways I tell her we're going out for a walk. Sometimes I say, "You want to get your shit on?" And she gets all excited. She's like, "Yeah, I want to get my shit on." So we strap her in, and then I'm like, "You want to get done up in your bondage gear? You want to get done up in your rig?" And she, yeah,
50 Shades Grey, Pebbles.
yeah.
Zuko get something?
Zuko's, yes, no. He has
Zuko
some
gets to
toys.
live.
Yeah, he has a few toys and stuff. This year, like, I really didn't care about much. Christmas.
I'm sorry,
I've been
Nathan.
out of the Christmas game for a while. Like
I
couple
should've got
years
you vitamin
ago.
D for Christmas.
Vitamin D.
Yeah.
Zuko's like the maid that lives in the back room, like on the Brady Bunch.
Oh, I thought you meant like Schindler's List. There's a maid that.
There's a happy Christmas memory.
But no, but no, Zuko doesn't even know. Zuko's.
No, none of the dogs actually know.
He doesn't know that there's Christmas, so like he gets Christmas like all year round.
I see their stocking, like my sister's dogs and my dog. They see their stockings and they know there's good shit in there for them, and they love it. They're like
Oh, that's weird.
at the stockings. Oh yeah,
Weird
they
face.
love it.
It's a weird face for a dog.
There's the lack of a snout.
Yeah.
It's an approximation of a. What about your dogs?
I just gotta say before I do that, I should actually be getting your dog something, because on this stage between my dogs, your dog's the only one that hasn't bitten me.
It's true.
Yeah. Wow.
That is
wow.
true.
They do.
Well, have you met his dogs?
Yeah, I met his dog.
Oh shit, and they didn't bite you.
No,
I'm
no.
shocked.
They didn't. I have to get my dog.
Just because you look so scrumptious,
Well,
Jeremy.
no, it's because he's like, I'm the dog whisperer. He'll love me, and all of a sudden, conch.
And then David Miles Holland Hall bolts and goes to pet Zuko, and Zuko's like, "Hey, yeah, it's fine."
Oh, Andy Gibb loves him too.
Yeah.
In fact, when they crashed at my place at the Christmas party last year, Andy Gibb went and got in bed with him and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to say a three-way action happened, but it may have. There you are, sir.
David, the shitty dogs like you.
Well, he's just so dreamy.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And his bit about Dennis Olin really hits home. It's good.
Yeah.
it's a
funny
good bit.
joke.
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
But a
Merry
couple
Christmas,
weekends,
David Miles Hall and
Yep.
Hall. We love you. Hope the Army doesn't send you somewhere where we don't want you to go.
couple weekends ago when I did my show at Comic Sutra, David was like the middler, and Anthony was the host. There was this whole table, like 12 drunken cougars, and they were
love
eating him
David.
up. Well, they were already hammered when they got there, and they were having a good time, but they were a little noisy while he was doing his set. So he started interacting with them. Next thing you know, they're sending him shooters saying that they date raped it and date rape drugged the shooter. And all I had was images of pictures of David Miles Holland Hall the next day on the internet in his underpants, passed out with all these lipstick marks on him in the back of a limo.
It's a good album cover idea for a comic.
That would be awesome.
For actually, it'd be very funny for the musician David Miles
Right.
to have it.
Well,
to
now-
have it.
Now that he's
It's his
in
stunt
MLA,
double.
I don't know if he could do that.
David Miles Holland Hall is the stunt double for David Miles.
Yeah.
Just every day.
Well, there was at the Christmas show, the recording when Kelly's singing, he said something about David Miles, and
Yeah.
somebody in the background, I think it was you, goes,
It was me.
not Holland Hall.
Yeah. That was me.
This is a very special Christmas special we did at Comic Sutra. Felt
Yeah.
very Christmassy.
It
I
was-
couldn't do 2 in a row, so I just put my name in for the one.
Yeah,
Well,
I did Saturday
I did
too.
1 dose.
I did both. I was like, if I'm going to come up, might as well do both.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to Halifax soon.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
me
gonna
and
be
Nathan
fun.
are going to Halifax. I've never been to Halifax to perform comedy.
What are you doing down there?
We're doing
What
Sunday
places?
sesh.
The
Oh,
Sunday
Sunday
sesh.
And
Nice.
we're going to see one of your best friends, Chanel.
Woo!
Frere. We're doing a Gus Pub kind of riff. It does a riff box show.
Can you do me a favor?
No, I don't even think you want to say that on camera.
So what'd you get
So-
your dogs for Christmas?
Maybe she's
Now
medicated.
that we're
now.
Bringing it right back around.
now that your Halifax shows are getting canceled.
Maybe she's medicated.
We're doing Sunday sesh.
Christmas morning, I have this whole plan. So, Christmas Eve, before we go to our little Christmas Eve shindig that we have going, I'm gonna do like a bunch of rice and beef and mix that up, and then I'm gonna heat it up in the morning. So they're gonna have a big plate of food, and then I got 2 bones for them.
You guys ever give them that
Real-
raw meat, the
bones.
raw frozen
rawhide, like
patties?
real bones. Yeah,
Real bones?
So I have an
or
ex-
rawhide?
like
I'm gonna wait.
not the
one
ones from the
discussion
dollar
on that.
store. They're like real heavy bones.
Okay,
I'm pretty
but
sure they're like
raw-
beef
they're
bones.
made out of rawhide?
Yeah,
They're not made out of like a bone, like the hip of a cow or something.
Rawhide.
I think it's a hip of a cow, but it's like coated and stuff.
Okay.
They're nice. I got
Yeah.
them from a fancy pet store.
For some, it's just for some dogs those are good. For some, it's bad.
I mean, Romeo's almost 13, so if it takes him out, he's had a good life.
No. But I mean, like, he's so old now, he wouldn't bite into the chunks of bone and get splinters in.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's safe.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Because we
It's
used to
dog
buy
safe.
like the cow hips for other younger dogs we had. One I had to take and have surgery and have like the bone fragments removed. And
Okay.
You're supposed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
boil it and stuff. If you buy
Huh?
it straight from the grocery store, you're supposed to boil it.
No, you
and
don't
stuff.
boil them. You leave them raw because they splinter more when they're boiled.
Okay, I don't know. So
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I've always heard that.
Yeah.
Right?
Ham bones you can boil.
Chicken bones, I've always heard that if the dog gets in
Yeah,
chicken
no,
bones,
chicken.
are done. And then Romeo, he's 12 years old. Every 6 months, he gets into the garbage and eats a bunch of chicken wing bones, and nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. I'm always like, well, I guess Romeo will be dead in the morning.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happens.
All
to
right,
him.
let's
He's fine.
knock wood
It's a
on that
myth.
one because something could happen.
What-
Ooh, is that candy?
My dog ate chocolate
No.
often.
It's just a miserable Christmas light.
Yeah, it felt. That's what I was talking about the fire because some
Here,
of them
I
were broken,
thought
and I
you
was
were
like, uh-oh.
hiding candies. Don't get to see a lot of that. I'm diabetic.
So we got a Christmas special we're doing tonight.
Yep.
This show started a year. It was this time a year ago, basically, that you said, Jeremy, I want you to take over Maybes. And we're gonna do a little selfie time here. Hey, yeah, selfie.
Yeah.
It's still got to keep the continuity of the show. So a year ago, you were like, Jeremy, I think I want you to take over Maybes.
Yeah.
And I was very enthusiastic about it. I didn't know what I was gonna do. And I think it was by January where I came firm, where I was like, okay, I want to turn this into a bucket show. And I wasn't ready to do it for the first month that I did. I think it was February. I hosted January with you there.
Yes,
and
you-
then February
'cause
was
I
the
was still
first one
living
that
here.
I hosted.
I was still living here.
Yes, you were still living here, so you came. You introduced me as the next host of the show.
Second
I hosted.
part 2, you brought gifts. You brought like friggin' like didn't you bring like a couple of candy bars or some like really funny gifts?
Where the
from
hell
what-
was I for this? Candy
I
bars.
wasn't there.
Yeah, that was you. That was your thing for right before Christmas. That's what you did.
No.
Yeah,
Son
was-
of a-
definitely your idea. Yes, it's okay.
Either way, so the show became my show, and I hosted it for 1 month, and then the bar said, we're done with comedy now.
Yeah, I was really proud of you on that.
And then we got a really nice venue at Mama's Brew Pub,
Uh-huh.
and
You secured that.
Nathan
and you worked together.
Nathan brought the connection up to me
Yep.
and then sent me the guy's name, and I messaged him and said, hey, I want to do a comedy show. Met with him. Then we started in March. I
And
think
you've
March
done a
was the first one.
fantastic job building
And now we
this
have
show.
a Christmas special.
Man,
Today is the Christmas special. It's a very special show. Immediately from the get-go, because Brad was involved with Maybes.
And
I
it's
was
not
like, I
a
need Brad
Christmas
on the
special
show.
like Richie's Tap Room where Santa shows up and there's nobody there to give gifts to except other comedians. Although Richie's been doing really good since Matt took it over.
I'm glad.
Gotta say
I'm,
that.
I'm glad
Kudos,
the
Matt
comedy shows
Keenan.
are doing good. But I
Yep.
think ours has been doing...
I think
Great.
every show, every open mic, when they do well, I'm so thrilled. Every private show on the side, every professional show, because the more the merrier. I'm happy when everybody succeeds.
It's good because they're all good. I've literally never been to a bad open mic in my life. So
Well, I have.
wow. Wonder why.
How could they even go back?
I don't
I
think
don't
one
know.
could go bad if
Let's ask the good people of Salisbury that continue to play pool while we're doing comedy.
To be fair, though, when they've gone
remember-
bad, isn't it just
What-
hilarious for us to be there
once
for
you
it?
came up, I was doing O'Leary's, not O'Leary. I was doing Five and Dime, and you were
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up for fun, and someone had dropped out, and you said, "Oh, I'm going to be there." You were coming up to St. John for like family and stuff, but you were like
Yeah.
coming to see it,
yeah.
and literally, there was no one. You took one picture of me where you found.
Oh yeah. I tried
There-
to find the angle where I could get just Nathan on stage and as much empty space as possible.
And all you had to do was not go in the corner where all the comics were. It
Yeah.
was working fine.
Ray,
I did Five and Dime once and had my fiance's mom and brother and sister-in-law come out.
They
and
were a whole audience. I was there.
Well, yeah, they were the whole audience, and I was like, "Damn, I wish I hadn't invited them," because I've never done a show where there's been 0 people. I've been down to like 2. It's
Yeah.
happened, but 0. That was
Zero
the-
once. I was at Canvas. It was Lynn Woods was running some stuff, and it was before the Dad Bods tour with Joe Botello is coming down
Okay.
with Matt Keenan, and they were doing Arafat, John Nesbitt, and Jason Gary.
Jason Gary, yeah.
So yeah, so they
And
were
there was two fat dads.
two fat dads.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because when Matt had his own special, he called it the Dad Show or something. I thought it was the Bad Dads, so I kept calling it that.
yeah, just like how you call 5:30 4:30.
Oh no, we're not going there.
But anyway, so I drive from Fredericton to
I had it
Moncton.
coming.
I'm still living in Fredericton at this point. I had done a couple of shows with Joe, like up in Bathurst when they did.
Joe seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a great
really
guy,
funny.
really great guy, and he was doing the Too Broke to Party tour for a while. Like Matt was still living in Fredericton, in Toronto then. There was an Ethan something. There was AJ Bates, and Joe. So I wanted to see them. So I'm like, I can get on the show because I wasn't gonna be able to do the other ones. I get there, and we literally waited like 5 minutes, and there's still no one, and I left. I didn't drive 2 hours to not do it in front of people, so I went to Oak Creek, a nice brewery in Moncton. Yeah.
That's
Merry
the
Christmas.
weird thing. When you show up and there's nobody there,
Zero
you're just
people.
playing for other comics, so you don't do your material. You do like whatever and dick around because every comedian's heard all of your bits.
Yeah, well, see, like the way it goes now is that like I'd never know what I'm doing when I get on stage
And
anymore.
if you're Caitlin, every comedian's seen your bits. I'm kidding.
Merry Christmas, Kaylin. One of the few people that actually watches the podcast.
yeah,
You
it's
don't
true.
control Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll give me back.
We've
Yeah,
all
girl.
seen every
Everybody knows
comedian's
it's Brian
bits.
Godson.
Yes.
And
Because we all do
like
bits.
The
We all do
silence of
bits.
the
We all
lambs
tell
talk.
jokes, and we see each other's jokes. We
Exactly.
very rarely do we see a vagina, but we mostly see each other's jokes.
Okay. So
And I gotta say, I'm very happy with every one of you's jokes. I mean it. It's been 3 years now. I'm going in March. It'll be 3 years that I've done comedy, and I've never been more impressed with the performance of the people that I have on the stage. And I thought of this show in like August. I was like, I'm doing a Christmas special. I wanted to do a 9/11 special, and then Charlie Kirk got shot in the throat the day before, and that kind of put that in the rears.
You
But then
need
I
to
was like,
invite Shane if you do a 9/11.
I was like, I am not doing a Christmas special, and it didn't even take me like a minute to know that I wanted to have us all on here together.
Even though Chris Ray died.
I don't even know
home,
who that is.
Driving home for Christmas.
the singer that she thought you were listening to going to St. Martin's.
Oh. People always die. Like, it's hard. Whenever I see people posting about celebrities on Facebook, I always just want to be like, everybody's going to die at some point. Like, this is getting out of hand.
Some
Yeah.
of them are dying super young.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
that's really sad when
there's-
somebody goes out early.
Well, it's sad only because we know them. It's like when my dad passed. I don't know why we're going there. People are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Nathan. Where you're going from?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's only sad because you guys know me and because I knew him.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Otherwise,
there's
just
a
a guy.
dad. There's a dad
But
that
when your
brother
friends
that
break
dies
up with somebody,
yeah.
or when your friends lose a loved
We're not
one,
getting
when
into
they lose a
breakup
pet.
stories.
No. But I'm saying when all that bad
We're
stuff
not.
happens to your friends,
Yes.
you feel for them because you have compassion.
Yeah.
But like some random guy that like I didn't know. I watched movies with him in there, but he was old when I knew who he was, and now he's dead. It's like, well, like that's just the way the cookie crumbles, right?
Yeah, it's like not Sean Connery. Why?
See, I cried at
Did we
Robin
lose Sean
Williams.
Connery?
I cried at
Yeah,
Robin
Robin
Williams.
Williams was
Robin
sad.
Williams, I cried.
Yeah, Robin Williams was sad.
And the only reason he took himself out is because of his disease progression, and he didn't have MAID.
Well, this went away. I didn't know it was gonna go. We got to go to a Christmas special here.
Yeah, I
got a
can't
big
wait to
Christmas-
wrap this so I can hear about this bits and pieces.
Oh, I think we
because I
said it
have a
all on
guess, and
camera.
I don't want to
so-
say it here.
Bits and pieces. We already talked about that. We saw Tracy's pussy. Where else are we gonna go with bits and pieces?
Way to
Well,
de-escalate the
I
situation.
would say, I can
I didn't-
verify
I
it's
wasn't
very
there.
trim.
Very clean.
But maybe we should all say like what we have coming up.
Yeah, I don't know.
We should
if I
do a
want
little
people to
plug. A little
find me
plug.
anymore.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Hubcap Comedy Festival's coming up.
Woo!
The Ridiculous.
Yep, Ridiculous in February.
In February.
The one where the baby looks like it's having
January
an orgasm.
14th, I'm opening for James Mullinger at the BMO Theater.
I'm doing something in February, and January 17th, Laughs at the Lake, Punchlines comedy shows.
I'll be your
It'll be a
DJ.
big
for that.
show. Yeah.
I can't wait. It's got him. It's got Shane Ogden. It's got Chris Hovey.
Kelly
and
Lamrock.
Kelly Lamrock is headlining. I mean, what more could you ask for in a show except
Diversity.
for you two guys?
Yeah, I was like, we're right here.
I said except for you two guys.
But no.
But she can't have a show that long.
It's a big show. It's a big show.
It is a big show.
I don't have anything coming up right now. I got the next. This might be funny. So if for some reason you watch this podcast and you're like, how is that show going? It's moving to Thursdays now. So the next show is
Nice.
going to be January 29th, I believe. It's going to be the last Thursday of every month.
And on the panel, an exclusive right now, we have Tracy Noble. And no,
no cameras allowed in the room.
no, it's not that.
There's going to be some slutty
How's-
slam
I'm on a
poetry.
show with you. The
And
Nasty
Tracy.
Show for Ridiculous.
Oh, the Nasty Show, yeah.
We're on the Nasty Show. We're not that nasty, but
We
we're on a nasty
kind
show.
of are at some point.
We can be
just
nasty.
have been kind of taming it down.
I'm going to be pretty tame on that show. Not going to lie. Because he called it the Nasty Show, I'm actually going to do the lightest, most relatable, clean material that I can think of.
I'm kind of disappointed. I'm never invited to nasty shows
Because
I
you're
can
so
be
clean.
Not always.
You
I
are
kill a
very
goat.
clean compared
I
to the
kill a
rest of
goat
us.
and I take his
You guys-
intestines out.
I know, but you guys are really clean compared to us.
Well, it's just because we get paid more.
You
Get
get
those-
more corporate.
Get those corporate
Okay.
bookings.
Yeah.
There was one time they did Five a Dime. And Dan gets up and he introduces me as the one that has the highest CPMs, which is cunts per minute.
Yeah.
And so I got up and didn't say it once.
So
That's
Jared,
what I feel like when someone puts me on a show and then sells it like how
Yeah,
dirty
yeah.
it's going to be. I almost want to be like, well, I'm going to do the cleanest set
Yeah.
that I've ever done.
I have a question for
If
you,
we
and
could
I don't want
turn
to
to
put you in
Nehemiah,
shit.
verse
So like, if
3,
you feel you don't want to answer
chapter
it,
4.
you don't have to answer it. But like, let's say like top 5. That doesn't have to be comedians, but top 5 in your last year since this might be funny. Like your top 5
Oh, that have
moments
been on the show.
Oh, yeah.
on the show.
Top 5 moments. All right.
Like,
for-
you know, like when for me, like I haven't been to all of them. Like Boston, when Boston fucking kicked ass.
Yeah.
Boston is hilarious.
So like I like that kind of vein. It doesn't have to be your favorite
beautiful.
comedian. It can be a moment.
He's
I'm
You know
going
what I
to give
mean?
a couple good moments, and then I want Brad to give a couple good moments because we've been there
Yeah.
for the whole
Yeah,
show.
exactly, yeah.
A couple really big moments. There was a time when Mo was on stage and he needed someone to demonstrate.
To do
someone to
the
spoon.
the spooning bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got Emmanuel Charest to come up, who had like a broken leg, so he was in a cast. So he comes up on stage, and Mo's like, "Get down there!" And then the look on
got a
Emmanuel's
broken leg.
face was just like, "What am I getting into?" that was a very beautiful moment. We had
he
an
came from a
Australian
country
guy.
where Jesus loves you means something very different.
I don't know if he is religious, but he was like getting up there, be like, "This is violating my values, but I'll lay down on the ground and see what happens." He took it for the champ. It's hard to pin down like a really favorite moment, but I would definitely say a big top moment. I would say Dylan Gaudette's first set that he did. Because that was just, it came out of nowhere. I was just like, well, he's just going to be like talking about bro stuff. And he starts talking about Israel and Palestine.
Yeah, I was there for that
right
one.
out of the get-go.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, that's
7
something.
seconds into his comedy career.
Yeah. I saw. I remember that one.
Did people laugh at least?
Oh, yeah, no, he did. As far as
Okay.
first comedy
So
sets,
it
he
was
did very
funny.
well.
It wasn't
Yeah, I
like
think-
somebody screaming.
I
and
think
ranting
Mama's
about
has
stuff.
like a no jokes barred crowd. Like they're kind of their
Yeah.
limits have been tested, and we've not found a lot.
Yeah, I like Dylan. When I met him, I did my truck bit with the small dicks.
Yeah.
And he had a big truck, and I just talked about how his dick is probably small.
It's probably loose in the front there.
I don't know.
He could wear ladies' sweatpants and
But yeah,
be okay.
okay, cool.
And then the rest of them, it's hard to nail down. We've had so many great people on. Lynn Solange had a really great set on there.
I
A
love.
lot of good people. We're at 30 or 40 people now that have been on the stage. there. It's smart.
That July show,
No doubt.
which I know that June, July, August are tough to have people come in.
Yeah, and then we had one miraculous one.
Yeah, that I was
expecting it to be dead. I was like, this is going to be July. I was even messaging the bar owner, be like,
and
usually
he
these shows are
came,
dead,
and
it's
he
packed.
and he was there.
Yeah.
He was there also, and it was like jam. I walked in at like doors open at 7:00, and there were like over half the tables
Yes.
taken already. People were there waiting.
That's a testament to the show, though.
Yeah,
People
that's good.
value it. You're doing the
That's
right
when
thing.
I was like, okay,
You're
yeah.
entertaining people.
Yeah.
You guys have done wonders. So it's all
Yeah, good job.
What's some of your favorite moments from the show, Brad?
I go back to the first show, just relieved that we had anyone at all show up. We had some of our regulars from the Maybe Brewery come over to Mama's.
Yeah. Shout out to Crystal and
Crystal
Xander.
and Xander.
Crystal
and
Head
Oh,
Tattoo
yeah,
Anna.
just celebrated their 10th
Anna.
anniversary.
And Anna.
Yeah.
And Anna
Yeah.
also.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Xander and Anna.
Yeah.
Yep. Great people.
And just seeing, there's a few comics now that kind of started. They're kind of this might be funny comics, like Emmanuel Charest. Had his first couple sets there. They went really good.
And he had won
Well,
the
he
Darren
won
Frost. the Darren
one time
Frost thing.
and
Yeah.
got to open for Darren Frost.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
just saying that. Sorry. as I
okay.
was-
He hasn't been
wrong
on
here.
This Might Be Funny, but the fact that we've got such a good working relationship with Darren Frost now,
Yes.
friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Other comics that have developed, XMAS getting up week after week, getting more comfortable. Did a few off the cuff jokes at one show that went really well. Boston is he hasn't been around a ton of times, but he's made an impact every time
Came
he's
on the
shown
show,
up.
did the panel. Very good.
Yeah,
That
I
was
had
He's
a-
hilarious.
And I had a lot of fun when Arif was on the panel because we were sitting there and you were like running the show, and Arif and I got a couple good jokes in on the mic, but mostly we were just like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Kind of, I got
Catching
a lot of
up
good,
as buds.
good laughs with Arif off to the side.
First time I ever saw Boston was at Rustico show that Vicky ran. Vicky Laux. Shout out to Vicky Laux.
Yeah.
Anyways, he
Laux.
talked about his Christmas alone and having a microwave Swanson turkey dinner, and the microwave wasn't strong enough to cook it all the way through, and blah blah blah. But it was such a depressing scene, but he made it funny. And I mean, it's like this kid is genius. He's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy. I'm happy that it became its own thing because I was inspired by the Bomb Show. There was a night that I was down there in like December. It was November or December, and you were talking to me about maybes, and I was there, and there was just like this vibe that the show had where people just keep coming to it. Not because we do mics, we do open mics, and they pop and then they kind of teeter off. But the Bomb Show just had this trend of like people just keep coming to it. It's like a community staple at Waste the Day. And I was like, this is what we need to have. And I'm really happy that we not only became our own show, but we have our own spirit. We're not a carbon copy of Kill Tony or the Bomb Show. We are our own thing, and we have so many regulars. I can't even begin to name everybody that I see every month coming back. And I'm really grateful. This is the greatest Christmas gift for me to what we're about to see here in the next hour when we get there, which I will include. So the podcast, we got to wrap it up right now because I gotta take this tree up to Mama's. I got to get this unplugged. So the lights are coming off. Ugh. And I'm taking this tree up to Mama's. So we're going up to do a show up there, and I'm going to include a reel at the end of this podcast that just runs through the night that we're about to have that we don't even know.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know what's going
Already.
to happen.
Who knows?
You're going to know more faster than we're going to know because you're going to see it right after this clip drops. So thank you, Brad. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Nathan. Merry Christmas. I love you
Merry
guys. You're my best
Christmas.
friends.
Love
Thank you, Jeremy. We
Thank
love you
for
back.
having us.
I couldn't have had anybody
may
else.
Well,
peace be
we
with
love
you,
you
my
back,
son.
but Brad just kind of likes you a bit.
I love it.
I love you guys. Cheers.
He's lying.
We're going to see you. You're going to see us in like 5 seconds, and we're going to see you in like an hour. Cheers.
And a half. Cheers.
Ugh. We got to take this tree out of here, boys. Ugh. There we go. All right. Merry Christmas.
Mike's go.
Christmas, which is why I'm in this retarded tan outfit.
I was more excited when I thought you were going to Gagetown to see all the Army boys.
Don't.
Don't eat anything for a while. Just Anna H.
Oh,
Hey, Anna.
finally.
What'd you get?
Coffee! Mr. Kive Lucas!
Oh, Mr. Kai, he's been on the stage before. He's a very friendly face.
Gather round, this might be funny.
Still go strong. Yeah.
Big chocolate
Chocolate
Santa.
Santa.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey.
I think it's time we get to our next featured comedian that we have. We know her, we love her. About a year now, everybody give a big hand for Sophia Aldred. Up to the stage. All right, we got another comic coming up. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. I'm very looking forward to see what he has in store for us today. Mr. Ryan LaForge.
There's nothing like getting robbed by a crackhead to say Christmas.
What did he get?
He didn't get shit because I chased him with 5 blocks.
I beat the shit out of him. Okay, I was at school. Okay, it wasn't like last week.
I don't know if this Venezuela shit keeps going on. It's not gonna be same old there, man.
I just picture you in a foxhole and like you just do your jokes with the cadence that you do them. Bombs are going on.
Yeah, so you guys, have you heard about it?
We got Crystal McPherson. She's got the final game. Come up and
Wire.
Okay.
it's chocolate. Hey!
How's everybody's 2025 going? Give it up for this man. He's just
Thank you very much. You didn't get the dildo. I want to give a big shout out to Dylan Gadet. We couldn't do the show without him. As well as Mama Brew Pub, they gave us a home when we were homeless. We were abandoned. They gave us a place to stay. We will return January 29th. We're moving to Thursdays.
Hey, Jeremy, how can we get Spicy Boy product?
Spicy Boys, it's Canadian.
There's also a kiosk in Regent Mall. If there's a market happening, they're probably at it. And also Warehouse Barber Shop. You can go get your hair cut and then get some hot sauce.
Or you can just pump Dylan's penis a few times. He doesn't come and shoots hot sauce.
That was good. That was good. Get up here, Dylan. Come on, come on.
Give it up for Santa, everybody! A reason for the